This is Ghost of Tabor. What is it, and should I buy it? That's probably the question that you're wondering if you clicked on this video, and I'm going to help you answer that right now. The short answer is yes, you most definitely should buy the game. But I'll give you a longer answer right now with a little bit of an explanation. Ghost of Tabor is the only extraction-based VR, FPS, PvP, and PvE survival game where you will have to use your wits, skills, and resources to survive. Inspired by games such as Escape from Tarkov and DayZ, the game features a variety of scenarios from scavenging to looting and crafting. You never know who's around the next corner. Will you survive long enough to make it out alive? So I took that straight from the Ghost of Tabor website, and I think it's the most immersive and most realistic VR FPS game out there right now, especially for Quest 2 users. In a few of their past updates, they just recently added the bunker upgrade system. So you have to level up. As you can see, I'm level 25, and I have to get about like 60 more thousand XP to level up to 26. So you have to level up your character level, and then you have to go to the market, and so then you have to go to the market after you get enough levels, and you have to buy the upgrades for your bunker. One feature that sets this VR game apart from any 2D game is the fact that you actually have to touch things. Like, you're actually there doing it, you know? Because, like, I can come here, I actually, like, click things, watch, I can click this, and you have to actually grab things. You can't just click buttons on a mouse and have them go to the side you want. You actually have to, like, grab things and move them around with your own hands. Okay, so probably the two most loved guns in the game of Ghost of Tabor is the M4 and the AK Alpha. And if you want to know why, it's because they are so customizable. I could take this base M4, I could switch this out and put a drum mag in it like that. I could put a suppressor on it. I could put a sniper scope on it. Add a couple lasers on it. I can even put another sight on top of that sniper scope. I can put grips on it. I can put flashlights on it. Like, look at this. How crazy is this gun build? Like, whatever crazy gun setup you dream of, you can make happen with Ghost of Tabor. Just because of how customizable their weapons are. Like, look at that. Look how crazy that gun looks. I could do the same thing on this. Take all this stuff off. Boom, boom, boom. Could take this one off. I could slap the sniper scope on this instead. And there is a drum mag for this gun too, the AK Alpha. It's just not in my on my gun wall right now. It's in my trade room. Like, but look, I could go like this, put this in there. I can make this huge sniper setup too. Okay, so there are 3 DLCs in Ghost of Tabor right now. There's the one-shot DLC, which I don't have, but I do have the Terran Tactical, John Wick, and the Uwu DLC. The Uwu DLC is an Uwu 1911, Uwu Glock, an Uwu AK-47. There's an Uwu MP9 too, and there is also an Uwu Alton helmet and face mask. And there's even an Uwu adventure backpack with the inside of it being white. Okay, so here are the weapons in the John Wick DLC. We have the Terran Tactical 2011. We have the Terran Tactical Glock 34. We got the John Wick Benelli M2. The John Wick MPX. And there is the John Wick Wakizashi right there. Okay, so in Ghost of Tabor, there's a total of 4 maps. You have the Island of Tabor Day and the Island of Tabor Night. The map Mont Kamiest and the map Missile Silo. But in Ghost of Tabor, there's a total of 5 vaults. Or really 6, because of the orange keycard. So there's an orange keycard and a purple keycard in the game. Here is the purple keycard in the game, and there's the orange keycard in the game, and there's even a skull that you need to get into one of the vaults. So in Mont Kamiest, there is 2 vaults, and in Island of Tabor Day, Island of Tabor Night, and Missile Silo, there's only 1 vault each. in Ghost of Tabor, there's a total of 2 bosses right now. There will be one coming to the map Kamiest eventually. So there is the cultist, or the fish boss, which is only in Night Island. They only spawn in Night Island. And there's also a boss in the missile silo, and he is a Mickey Mouse boss. Like, the main boss wears a Mickey Mouse helmet. And another amazing thing in Ghost of Tabor that they just recently added a few weeks ago in one of their updates is the weed growing update. So you gotta fill your generator up just like this, but I have my water filter full, and I have all these plants planted right now, and they're gonna start growing into weed plants, and then I will be able to take that weed and bring it down into the med block right here. I'm bringing it down into the med block, and then I can put the weed right in there, close that, hit start on it, and then out comes NRSs. That's the meds in the game. They're called NRSs. And if we go into my storage room, you can see I have bandages for when you get like a bleed, a light or heavy bleed. You need a bandage to fix it. And I have meds right here that are left over from another batch of weed that I made a while ago. Another crazy thing that has been recently added into Ghost of Tabor with the weed farming update is Bitcoin farming, or in Ghost of Tabor it's called Karuna farming, because the currency is Karuna. So you come in here, you have to find GPUs in the game, and you got to put them on your racks. As you can see, I have one full row, or the top row of my rack filled out. As you can see, I get 12 Karuna per minute from those 6 right there. One milestone that Ghost of Tabor has achieved recently is the VR Game of the Year Awards 2023. And if you go into your little home area, they have a 3D model of it, which is pretty cool. So in Ghost of Tabor, you can team up with a maximum of 2 people. As you can see here, I can invite as many people as I have friended. I can be squad leader, I can make them a squad leader, I could play with one person if I wanted, or I could just play by myself. I personally just usually run solos or play by myself in this game and make videos based off of that. I personally think Ghost of Tabor is the best game for Oculus Quest 2 users, especially right now. But if you're on the Quest 2, you definitely need this game. If you start playing it, you're gonna love it. And I've had this game for like 7 months now, and it's really the only thing I play. And I base all of my videos off of this game. Every video that you've seen on my channel has been off of the game Ghost of Tabor. In Ghost of Tabor, when you're in raid, you get to fight AI and real people. And a lot of the time, it depends on luck. So some days you could be insanely lucky and get the best gear, best loot out of everything. Find a bunch of purple key cards, find a bunch of GPUs, and get out with it and live and everything. You could live 10 out of 10 raids, and you could be super lucky. Or some days you could live 0 out of 10 raids and just have the worst luck, find nothing, don't get any good gear at all, you know? That's how it happens sometimes. So if you play Ghost of Tabor, you gotta take note that this is still a game in development, or still a game in beta. It's not even fully released yet, so they still have tons of things that they have to work on and add and fix, you know? It's not perfect yet by any means, but it will eventually become so amazing when it's full released. And they plan to full release in 2024. But I definitely think this is a must-have game for any player that uses the Quest 2. So if you ever want to get more information about this game and you're still not sure about buying it yet, go ahead and click on my channel and look at other videos that I have made about it. As I said, I only make Ghost of Tabor content, so you can go look at those other videos and maybe decide if you like it then or not after watching a few of them. Alright, I appreciate you guys for watching, and you know what to do if you want to see more content like this. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!